Marriage is a lifetime commitment, and weddings are usually a beautiful ceremony to usher couples into such commitment. The vow, for better, for worse, is usually exchanged between the couple to commit to each other for the rest of their lives. But do most couples really commit, or is it just another ritual? In August 2019, the internet buzzed with the story of a certain Algerian man who took his bride to court a day after the wedding, claiming he was left traumatized after seeing her without makeup for the first time. I guess marriage isn't really for better, for worse. The unnamed man was so shocked after seeing his bride's face the morning after their wedding that he failed to even recognize her. After their first night together, the man was so shocked to see his wife's face without makeup that he filed a lawsuit against her. The man allegedly said that his wife was a thief, telling the court that he suffered psychological suffering from having to see her face without makeup. A source told Emirates 247 he said he was deceived by her as she often applied makeup before their marriage. He said she looked very beautiful and attractive before marriage, but when he saw her the next morning without makeup, he was frightened, as he thought she was a thief. Soon as he realized it was in fact the woman he had married only yesterday, the groom decided to take her to court, accusing her of inflicting psychological suffering by cheating him with her makeup. The man is demanding a settlement of $20,000, which is £13,000 in damages. This wouldn't be the first case of shocking after-marriage revelations that led to legal actions. In 2004, the story of a man who allegedly sued his surgically altered wife for bearing him horrifically ugly children made the rounds. The wife in question was said to have come clean and admitted to having spent £60,000 on cosmetic surgery before their marriage. There is also the story of a certain Arab man who dumped his new wife after he saw her with no makeup. According to the psychologist who counseled the unidentified woman, the 34-year-old Arab groom divorced his 28-year-old bride because he believed she did not look as pretty as she was before the wedding. He also accused her of deceiving him by using so much cosmetic, including fake eyelashes. Dr. Abdulaziz Asaf, the consultant psychologist who counseled the bride, told Gulf News that his clinic received a request from the woman to help her overcome her psychological suffering after her divorce. It was alleged that the groom had taken his bride to Al Mamzar Beach for a leisurely swim, but the outing turned tragic when her face became wet and her makeup washed away. So the question is, why do women wear makeup? First, let's start by defining makeup. Makeup refers to substances or products used to enhance or alter the appearance of the face or fragrance and texture of the body. Another name for makeup is cosmetic. Makeup generally is a mixture of chemical compounds derived from natural sources, or maybe synthetic or artificial. Makeup can be a mask you hide behind to get ready to face the world, or something you deploy as a weapon to attract a partner, to intimidate, to shock, or amaze. It can mask flaws or be used to enhance your features. Makeup is also common in our society and is often considered ridiculous for a woman to go without it. Studies reveal there are two primary reasons why women wear makeup: camouflage and seduction. Many women believe that makeup makes them feel more confident. They argue that they usually feel incomplete without it. Other women admit they love experimenting with looks and colors as a way of expressing themselves. They also claim that there's fun, theatrical elements to face painting that allows them to channel different personalities and aesthetics. On the other hand, psychologists believe that as with so many things, makeup comes down to sex. Women tend to have darker eyes and lips than men, and makeup enhances those sensual features. Or so, the desirable qualities a man looks for in a woman are said to be amplified by makeup. For instance, facial symmetry and even skin tone imply good health, while plump lips and flushed cheeks are signs of sexual arousal. So your scarlet lipstick and pink blusher might just be giving that random man in the bar the subconscious signal that you are ready for a night of passion. From an early age, women have it drilled into them that to be successful in everything, from dating to job interviews, to forming friendships with other popular girls, they need to be pretty. A study conducted by the Association for Psychological Science revealed that attractive people are treated more favorably in every area of life, from dating to jobs to criminal trials. So, we are raised with this consciousness in our subconscious mind that in order to achieve all that we long for, we need to be attractive, and that the only way to look attractive is to apply makeup. No wonder too often, from experimenting with our dolls to dressing for prom and eventually dolling up for weddings, we spare nothing in making sure we look our best. Cosmetic companies often rely on women's insecurities in order to sell products. They project the fake image of perfect models in perfect makeup, making women look imperfect with pimples and freckles. The purpose is to portray makeup as a means for covering up our imperfections to look like the girls on TV. Then plastic surgery came along, a surgical way of achieving that perfect look that we all dreamed about. Apparently, women didn't want to wear their perfect face temporarily anymore. They wanted a permanent face. That's why you'd hear a lot of people doing nose jobs, eye jobs, mouth jobs, or any other job to achieve their preferred look. So, in a generation where appearance means everything, it's not surprising that the Algerian lady saw makeup as a means of escaping her less attractive original self. Ugly ladies don't get the men, right? Well, don't we all do it? When we want to get the attention of that handsome dude with perfectly sculpted body, or while preparing for a date with the crush of our lives, don't we get too excited that we storm the mall for that perfect dress and then make a mess of our dressing table just to achieve that perfect look that we think the object of our obsession would appreciate? But then, there is a need for modesty in everything, including makeup. As important as it is to look great, many women make the mistake of wearing so much makeup that they lose its benefits. Studies have shown that when makeup is not overdone, it makes women appear more likable, trustworthy, and competent. Be mindful of the impression you want to make and focus on using makeup to enhance your natural beauty. You don't want your husband to mistake you for a thief in the morning after your wedding. Have you ever witnessed the wedding of two souls who love each other, makeup or not? Share your experience in the comment section.